Okay, so this is part 2 of making a repeat pattern. I'm hoping you've watched part 1. I'm just using a simple line with some squiggles and dots. Your pattern could be anything. It could be really, really detailed. Because we're using press print today, you don't get a lot of detail with that, particularly doing a repeat. I want the tiles to stay quite strong, so we're going to keep the design simple. But this method of cutting up a square, you can even do it in digital art where you draw in the middle and then cut it up digitally, and you will end up with a pattern that will keep repeating. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how most wallpaper and stuff is designed these days. So we're going to start again the same way. In the middle of the square, not touching any of the edges, I'm going to draw my design. So you can see I haven't let any of my designs cover the paper, but I have filled most of the central area. Now we're going to do exactly what we did last time. So I'm going to tell you that these two lines either side of here are A, and this is B and B. And I'm going to speed up, cutting out the square, cutting down the middle and switching the two sides. Okay, so hopefully you can see, if you've watched the other video, this is just like it. I've cut down the middle, switched the two sides and joined those two corners to make a new middle. Now, if you have watched it, you know I need to now draw over this middle and to continue the design. But before I do that, I'm going to do an extra step. So can you see I've got A's at the top now? I'm going to put C, 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 C there. And we're going to cut it top to bottom this time. So there you are. There's the new cut I've just made. And I think you've probably guessed what I'm going to do is swap them. So the C's end up on the outside and the A's and B's end up in the middle. Okay, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. And flip it back again. Now what's special about doing this is I could reprint now in any direction, and the edges, that edge there will match that edge there, that edge there will match that edge there. Can you see that swirl goes off there, comes on here, so when I print it again here, it will be continuous over here. And all I need to do to hide that trick is to draw something in the middle so that it looks like the pattern was always meant to be like that. So I'll keep my pattern going. Don't even think it needs any more lines this time. There was hardly any space left. Okay? So we're going to have a go at printing, certainly the first one. But that's a great trick for making a repeat pattern. It will work with anything you want to do with, but we're using press print for this project. Have fun.